It's a perfect time of year to sit by a warm fire, enjoy the hot cocoa, and have a hearty meal. Unfortunately, not everyone gets to enjoy those luxuries. Clark County has a number of individuals and families that are homeless year-round. On any given day, the county has 750 children without a roof over their heads.
We at SHARE really get to see the amazing support of the community, and there's really nothing like this time of year to see it. We have children that walk into our facility 5 years old and give us all of their birthday money so that they could do something for somebody else. We have people on fixed income that make $100 donations, and as a percentage of their income, that's a significant amount of money, and they're going without to be able to do something for others. And then we have all these people who come here every week and participate in making this happen. Then not only walk through the line and pack the bag, but they also go to the schools. Some of them go to multiple schools, and they make sure those kids get fed.
The county receives federal, state, and local funds to contract with nonprofit agencies for programs supporting people who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. One way to donate is through the school backpack program.
Get most of our food through the food bank, first the Oregon Food Bank, and now largely through the Clark County Food Bank, and then food drives from the community. So it's thousands of pounds, 11,000 pounds a week, I believe, of food that comes through here. It's really very remarkable, and a lot of it is from the generosity of the community.
The first thing you want to do is grab, these are just basically return this bag for a treat. So if they return the bags when they get done with all the food, they're able to actually pick stuff up, or get a treat for it. Also last year they actually last week they put in recipes for it. So that was pretty cool. So.
And again, how long have you been doing the volunteering for this?
On and off for a little over a year. So I started with last school year. This goes to about 80 schools. So.
And once you got your bag full, what's next?
Basically take it to the front.
The Winter Hospitality Program, or WHO, offers multiple locations in Clark County for homeless families to stay the night.
What it provides is a winter overflow shelter when the other more permanent shelters are full in town. So the people come here then from November to March and going through the clearinghouse, and then there's a warm place for them to stay and some food, and then they go out in the morning with a lunch. So this shelter here works for families and women with children.
I don't think people realize that when you're out there and you're homeless, your biggest concern every single day is where you're going to lay your head. So you're not worrying about a job that's going to pay you in 3 weeks. You're worrying about that $60 that you're going to get tonight, so you have a roof over your head. This gives you the opportunity to worry about that job and to save up your money and get a place.
The Share House is a place for individuals to get a warm meal served by local volunteers. About 50 men are allowed to stay there in return for duties performed.
Our hot meal program is actually one of our founding programs. SHARE started back in 1979 with a resource center, and the original SHARE House burnt down in 1996 by an arson. And then it was rebuilt in 1999, so that's the facility that's there today. It's there on the corner of 13th and Lincoln. And we serve about 85,000 meals a year there, free of charge to the public.
Collectively, over 30 programs are provided with funds to meet specific identified outcomes. The Community Action Advisory Board provides advisory oversight of those funds. There are a number of ways to volunteer or make a donation to help.
Without the volunteer help, our programs just don't work. At the Council for the Homeless, we use volunteers in our call center, which is the first place people call when they're trying to access emergency shelter and housing resources. We use volunteers as navigators to help people who we're working with connect to other programs and other services. Through the WHO program, the Winter Hospitality Overflow, that the Council for the Homeless, SHARE, and St. Andrew and St. Paul's churches run. That is an entirely volunteer-run overflow shelter. It depends on over 1,700 volunteers a year.
For more information about helping those in need, contact sharevancouver.org or the Human Services Council at hsc-wa.org.